give you any more than 12 to 1 Mkrtchian, mind. Yeah, they give it away, don't they? Just looking to line things up behind the jab and getting quite steamed up. Calzaghe there. Welcome back, Calzaghe. Can't look sparkling every time, but made good use of the jab in that last round, and over the fight in total, 30-2 in his favour, Glenn.
Yes, he's working well with that jab, just as he tries to find a way in to get the left hand in. He did once or twice.
Fifth round. The Armenian, Mger Mkrtchian, still looking quite strong. But outspeeded, outworked, needs more if he's going to have a hope of ripping this title away, unless he lands with one jackpot punch and causes some real drama. But Calzaghe has got a great chin normally. Only down the once in his whole career. That was last time against Byron Mitchell.
Well, in Mkrtchian's corner, they were reading him the riot act. They were really getting annoyed at him between rounds.
I'm sure they've made the point to him, come on, this is your big opportunity. Another one isn't just around the corner if you don't do it tonight. He is getting outboxed by Calzaghe, isn't he?
Oh, very much so. But he's still there, and he still poses a threat. And Calzaghe, the camp will not be happy until he's out of there.
Just softening him up behind that jab. See if he can work openings off that Calzaghe, thinking on his feet. It's one of the most impressive things about Joe is that he can mix it, as he did with Byron Mitchell, or box if he has to.
Well, he's given Mkrtchian a boxing lesson in this round. Excellent leads and terrific counters.
Complacency would have been a danger, I think, with a fight like this against an opponent who's so little known. But by all accounts, the sparring was good and the preparation was good as well. He takes a very professional attitude to it all. But it is high time they saw him in America, isn't it?
Yes, I think that's what we're waiting for, really. So he's put out on the American stage.
He wants to do that himself this year, even though he does have a bit of a fear of flying. It's not Dennis Bergkamp-like, but he doesn't like planes too much. Nice left hand on the counter from Calzaghe, and another left to follow it.
He's starting in this round to break Mkrtchian down a little bit. He's found him a lot more frequent.
No head movement from Mkrtchian, who's outspeeded all the time. Just using a southpaw jab to line up punches, Calzaghe. He's going for a steady erosion job, I think, Calzaghe here, and he's working at the moment. I don't think Mkrtchian's run around so far. It's not as spectacular by Calzaghe, but he's certainly getting the job done. And let's have a look at the list of all-time world title fights by British boxers. Chris Eubank at the top with 24. The now retired, sadly retired, Lennox Lewis with 18. Nassim with 17. I don't think he's going to add to that. I think he might have retired without telling us. Nigel Benn 16. Joe Calzaghe 15 tonight. He's 15th tonight, so he's right up there. Johnny Nelson just behind him on 14.
Well, good skills he showed in that round. Really did. The jabbing was good. The counters were excellent. He's got the speed, really. You know, any mistake that you make, he just gets you straight away.
Sixth round, Calzaghe, who says he reckons that he's got about 3 years left at the top in boxing. He's earned pretty well from the sport. Quite content though to stay in the valleys of South Wales with wife Mandy and the boys. affable, likeable man out of the ring, Calzaghe. Always approachable, no pretenses, no airs or graces. And probably the only boxer in the world with a singer-songwriter as a trainer. His dad Enzo.
Well, he's having to think in this fight, Calzaghe, because it's not easy to get to Mkrtchian. You know, he's strong, he's solid, and you know, Calzaghe doesn't want to commit because Mkrtchian can come back with some.
But what has Mkrtchian got to win this fight or threaten, Glenn?
Well, he hasn't shown anything yet, has he, of anything that he can win with. But you know, it just takes one punch.
Well, there is always that, yeah, but at the moment you'd have to say he's looked a bit slow and plodding and short of ideas.
Well, it's hard to get anywhere near Calzaghe on points because he is so quick, so technically good.
Calzaghe is just doing a cool, clinical job at the moment against a man who's showing good resilience, is obviously tough, can take a shot all right. But what can he do offensively here?
And at this level, you can't just go in and take everybody out.
Nope, I agree.
You know, there's tough guys out there. They're not in there unless they're good.
He's forced long distances before. Calzaghe, you think of people like Rick Thornberry. Certainly this fellow's a bit better than the likes of Tocker Pudwell, who was absolutely hopeless a few defences ago, and Kidfire McIntyre, as he was called, more like Ceasefire McIntyre, we thought.
Well, the problem Mkrtchian poses is he's cagey. You know, he comes back with shots.
He's winning all the rounds, Calzaghe, but can he break this man up? Just trying to raise the tempo a little, you sense here, Calzaghe. Just the odd success for Mkrtchian, but very sporadic. He looks in too deep unless he gets lucky with one. Everything to Calzaghe so far, surely beyond argument, but maybe Adam Smith and his guests know differently.
I don't think so. Joe Calzaghe, Nicky, winning this well and breaking his man down, but no easy blowout.
No, I think he quickly realised Mkrtchian was a tough opponent and tougher than he probably expected. And I think he's boxing quite beautifully. He's doing the right thing. If the stoppage comes, it comes, but if he gets 12 good rounds, then so be it.
What of Mkrtchian? We've seen 6 rounds of him. He sort of crab-like covers up, doesn't he? Any dangers?
He knows what to expect from Joe. Joe's fast, he's powerful. Joe needs to feed Mkrtchian with a little bit of confidence, so he comes onto him and opens up a little bit more to make the job easy for himself.
He's working behind his jab. Can he soften him up and stop him?
I think probably a late stoppage here looks on the cards, but I think he's boxing very well, no criticisms here.
Can he, Johnny?
Oh, definitely. I'd give it about round 10.
Round 10. Back to you, Ian.
Thanks, boys. Exciting times in world boxing. We're hearing about Oscar De La Hoya maybe moving up to middleweight. Well, he is moving up to middleweight in June and maybe fighting Bernard Hopkins in the autumn. There's the Mosley Wright fight coming up on Sky soon. Maybe even the return of Felix Trinidad we're hearing later on in the year. Joe Calzaghe, probably with an argument for being in the bottom half now of the top 10 of pound for pound in the world.
Well, he needs to get on that American stage, really, to push his claims forward, doesn't he? And I think that will really increase his popularity.
Just looking to box his way to victory tonight. That's a big right hand. It was fast and sharp. It's hurt Mkrtchian. He is hurt by that one. Wanted to cover up. Now he's beginning to get to him. Left hand, Mkrtchian goes down under the barrage. There's the breakthrough for Calzaghe. Is he going to be able to get up from that? Very slow to his feet here, Mkrtchian, and looks a bit unsteady, and he's stopped. It is all over. In the 7th round, Joe Calzaghe retains the title. He broke him up, then he floored him.